Hi, my name is Blake Cooper. I'm going to be going into my second year at the University of Arizona, and I will be your vice president next year at Frontera Wesley. I am studying currently in Eller for pre-business, but I hope to double major in management of information systems and finance. I would love to work for a professional sports team, but at the end of the day, I just kind of want to see where it takes me. I think there's a lot of new, exciting things around management of information systems, but yeah, I think the absolute dream would be working somehow for a sports team because I love sports and I love being around it. I was started in the church as soon as I was born. I went to a First United Methodist church in a town called Denton, and I went through the children's program there. I went through the youth program there, and I loved every minute of it. I was a youth council member from sixth grade, which is when you could start all the way through senior year, and I was vice president junior year and co-president senior year, and I just learned so much by being a leader and being able to just connect with everyone, kind of forcing me to connect with everyone. And I think that was a really, really great experience. I love being there because I felt like a mentor, but I also at the same time felt like I had mentors there that were, older than me, that were ministers and pastors and stuff like that. And I think some of my best friends I've made through that church, and I think that's just a beautiful experience for anyone. My church made it really easy for the transition into Wesley. My youth group was kind of the same way that Wesley is, where everyone just feels like they can talk to each other. It's just a really laid back group of people that are there to learn, to grow together, to be there for each other. I think that's amazing, and I think everyone needs a group of people like that outside of even their direct, immediate friend group or family. I think being a member of the LGBTQ community kind of forces you to be an advocate, not only for yourself, but even people that are in the community that aren't the exact same as you. I know that as a gay white man, I still have male privilege, white privilege, but I still need to be there for Black queer men, Black queer women, our transgender friends. I feel like a lot of people get stuck in their bubble and they're like, oh yeah, I'm great with the LGBTQ community, but then it's just little microaggressions that usually can feel like a setback. And I feel like we always have to keep our friends in check, and I don't think that's a hard thing to do anymore. Also, just listening about Black Lives Matter, with the recent deaths even of Breonna Taylor and Ahmaud, it's come to light even more again. And I think just being able to listen is one of the most important aspects of advocating. Just listening to what they need you to do, what they need us to do right now at this moment. I took a class on social injustice, mass incarceration, and policing last semester, and it was honestly one of the greatest experiences I've had in a classroom. I think that's just really, really important, is just listening, soaking up all the information, say people's names. I think what I want the church to hear is that we're here and we're going to stand up for ourselves and we're never going to leave. Our faith is too strong. We've been here for too long. It's just too bad, so sad. We're going to stay here no matter what anybody says. But I also want the community to know that there's so many places that are accepting now. That there's always going to be a place for you at the table, no matter where you are, no matter what you do. I think that's really important because I know I went to school in a small town, and there was a lot of people that if they were part of the LGBTQ community, they felt really disconnected from God, even if they were a Christian, before they came out and stuff. They didn't feel like that was their place anymore. But I think it's just a lot of misinterpreted Bible verses that are trying to keep people out. And I think the strongest thing we can do is show up, is not stay out. Like I said, I have a lot of experience in the church, so I think being part of the Wesley leadership team was something that I knew I was interested in. So I've experienced making sure everyone's ideas get heard and making sure everyone feels comfortable that their voice is being heard, that their ideas are being there, because a lot of people have a bunch of different ideas. We all come from different places, from different backgrounds, and I think that's the beauty of college, even more than a high school youth group, is there's so many different backgrounds and experiences we've had with the church, and I think we can get the best of the best if we make sure everyone is heard. I think my favorite verse from the Bible is from Proverbs chapter 4, verse 25, and it's, "Let your eyes look directly forward and your gaze be straight before you." I'm a very goal-oriented person. I have a lot of dreams for myself and even others. Being focused is always something I have to, focus on, because my mind can be a lot of different places. I can set a lot of different goals for myself, but I have to make sure that I'm, taking one at a time, one step at a time. I think this is honestly the perfect time for freshmen to be joining Frontera Wesley, because if I know anything, it's this past year, Frontera Wesley has been such a great constant in my life. And with all this corona and quarantine and everything going on, we need constants in our life that we can fall back on, that we can look forward to. And I don't think you're going to find a better group of people on campus that are just so laid back and that will love you from the jump no matter what. So I think now is better than ever.